Hey guys, good morning. So it's my sister's birthday today. Well, it was yesterday, but today I'm making her a special something something. I was looking on my Facebook and someone had posted this to my Facebook and said that it was really yummy and fairly easy to make. So I thought I'd go ahead and make it for her and vlog it while I do. So that way if you guys are interested, you'll see what it looks like and see if it tasted any good. According to me at least. So the website or the blog, I guess, is from So How's It Taste? And it's called Chocolate Coconut Cupcakes with Salted Caramel or Caramel Buttercream. That's what it looks like. So let's get to it. First, I've preheated my oven to 350. I'm going to show you all the ingredients and the amounts so that way when I dump them in, I don't have to worry about remembering the amounts. And 1 3/4 cup all-purpose flour, 3/4 cup cocoa, and then in this bowl I have 1½ teaspoon of baking soda, 1½ teaspoons baking powder, and 1 teaspoon salt. All those ingredients right there that I just told you, I'm going to be dumping in first. Then I'm going to be adding to that 2 eggs, 1 cup milk, I did 2%, ½ cup vegetable oil, where are we? 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and then 1 teaspoon coconut extract. And then we're going to put all this in, and then I'm going to add to that some water. This is a cup water. We're going to boil it. And so the batter will be really thin, and then we're going to fold in a cup of coconut. So that now that you have all the amounts of the ingredients, we'll just put it all together and whip it up real fast. Okay, so I'm going to just put my dry ingredients in, my sugar, my flour. Usually you cream the sugar and the like eggs and stuff and butter together, but not this one. So all the dry go together, and then we just kind of stir it up to mix it up. This is what it looks like. Next goes our wet ingredients, the eggs, the oil, the milk, and the 2 extracts. One is vanilla and one is coconut. I got imitation coconut. I don't know if they even have not imitation coconut. I just couldn't find it. So now we're going to beat this with our mixer for 2 minutes. This is the batter after you beat it. It's semi-thick. Don't forget to scrape down your sides. We're going to boil this. I'm just going to stick it in the microwave for like a minute and just watch it till it boils. This just came from boiling. So it's very super hot. Just be careful. When you stir, just be careful. Okay, see, it's more like soupy right now. Okay, so now we're just going to fold in this coconut. I don't really know why you're folding it. It's really, it's like kind of in a lump right there. So anyways, fold it in as best you can. We're going to fill these muffin tins here. I've got some cupcake wrappers. I actually bought these first for like an art project, but they're the thicker kind. They're the decorative kind just because these are fancy cupcakes. So they deserve a fancy wrapping paper. For about 22. Keep an eyeball on them. Use your toothpicks. But I think it said like 22 to 25 minutes. I find it's easier using this than like a spoon, especially since this batter is so thin. They look delish already. So we're going to do a really simple chocolate syrup. Okay, this is so simple, guys. You can remember it too because it's a 1/4 cup of cocoa. This is just cocoa powder unsweetened. Then we have 1/4 cup as well of just regular sugar. And then we're just going to whisk this together, hopefully till all those lumps are gone. This is just in a small saucepan. So I'm checking on these cupcakes at about 20 minutes, just because it's starting to smell done. So I wanted to not overbake them. I think they are done. When you touch it, it kind of springs back, so you know it's done. So we're going to let that cool for a minute. Meanwhile, I'm working on my chocolate syrup. We're going to add 1/4 cup of cold water and then just a pinch of salt. Got a little salt bowl right here, just a pinch. And we're gonna stir this and whisk this together on medium-high heat. I'm gonna stir constantly so I don't mess it up here. Okay, this is boiling, so I'm gonna keep stirring it for a few minutes until it's thickened. Okay, some of this water has evaporated off here. It's getting a little bit thicker. So I think I'm just gonna turn this off. I'll probably just move it to another burner too and let it cool for about 5 minutes. So it's kind of, as you can see, thicker. Looks delish. I'm going to add a splash of vanilla to it. This is just vanilla extract. And that's it. We're going to drizzle this on the top of our cupcakes. You can store it in an airtight container in the fridge. There you have it. Let me taste this thing. Alright, I can't not do this without tasting it, right? So I'm just dipping my finger in. Very cocoa-y. Very cocoa-y. If you want to add more sugar, you can. Because if I drizzled this like on a ice cream, it would be too cocoa-y for my children. It's more of like an adult chocolate syrup. Because they're probably not used to that much cocoa, but it's very good. It's delish. The drizzle over these cupcakes is going to be really good. So there you have it, chocolate syrup. I'm going to assemble one of the cupcakes. This was the ugliest one that came out because it's kind of overfilled. So I'm going to use that as my test one to eat it to make sure it's not poisonous. Because who wants to give their sister a poisonous batch of cupcakes? Anyways, whatever. So I'm going to take my salted caramel buttercream frosting, just do a plop on there. And then, you know, I can't find my cake decorating things since we moved here. I'm sure it's around. It might be in storage. I don't know. So I'm just going to do this number. But if you had the tips in the bag or whatever and you wanted to be fancy, then that would be just like awesome. Especially because you have these fancy wrappers. That would be really, really nice. But we're just going this way, this route today. So I'm swirling it. Then what you can do, I'm going to drizzle a little bit of this. Oops, that didn't work so well. Let me try again. Drizzle it. Whatever, you get the point. Little drips, drizzle it. That looks really good actually. And then if you want, you can drizzle some of this caramel. Well, just get another spoon, I guess. Drizzle a little bit. You just want to dip it in really quickly like that. Let it kind of go for a minute. And then do your own little drizzles like this. You could add a little bit more of your shredded coconut. I just used the Baker's Angel Flake coconut. You're going to have some extra probably. So you just take a little bit in your hand and just like sprinkle it on there. Depends how much you like coconuts, how much you want to put on there. Anyways, this is your delicious cupcake right there. Gourmet. You could like open up a restaurant with this stuff. A bakery. Alright, so I'm going to test this. Like I said, I'm doing my sister a favor just to make sure everything's, you know, a-okay. I will cut this in half. So you can kind of see the moistness. Ooh, that is moist. It looks moist. I haven't tried it. The cake looks very moist. The frosting I've already tried is delicious. The syrup is delicious. So altogether, I'm sure I'm just going to have a mouth explosion here. Let's just see. You can see the coconut in the batter or the cake. You can see the little shreds of it. I don't know if you can get that. The camera's not that wonderful, but the more you chew, the more it gets better and better. The salted caramel frosting mixes in there towards the end. It's like almost an aftertaste of that salt. This is really good. I'm not like a huge fan of coconut, but I would definitely make these again. Definitely if I wanted to impress somebody or for like a function, you know, like a shower or wedding, whatever. This would do really well. They're very delicious and delectable and delightful. Mmm.
Oh my gosh. This is like incredible.
It had a little bit of effort to it, as you can see. But I think it was totally worth it. Sorry, I'm like chewing. Thanks for watching. Make yourself a batch of cupcakes because you deserve it. We'll see you next time on The Green Apple Home.